Happy Monday, everybody. Coach Tabor here at Afterburn Performance. Now, we've done a lot of stuff about the hips and how to stretch them out over the last couple weeks, but I'd like to move more into a warm-up or glute activation exercise today so that we can look at how to actually make our hips a little bit stronger. So this is a band, a mini band that we have here. This one's specifically from Perform Better. Now, what I want to try to do is show you a couple ways that you can use these bands to warm up the glute med. So when we're doing that exercise, the glute med muscle is the muscle that kind of helps keep the knee in line when we do our exercises for split squats, pretty much anything that's a plyometric work too. So the knee isn't going all over the place and wiggling all around. So base strength is part of that. However, we're going to use this to kind of get the muscles warmed up and woken up so that when we go to do things in our programs, just like those exercises I named earlier, you're ready to go. So we're going to look at the first one being the most regressed version, and that is a bodyweight clam. So laying on your side, arm makes a pillow, and we're going to have our feet stacked and our knees slightly bent. So I got myself set up now, knees slightly bent, my arm makes a nice pillow, I grab a hold of my hips, I open up, and then I close. Open up, and then I close. So my hips are not allowed to roll back, so that I'm opening up, and my feet stay pivoting as the pivot point. So I go back and forth. Now once that seems really easy, right, and you're gonna feel it right here on the side of your bum, you're gonna take a band. Yellow is the one that we have here. So we go yellow, green, blue. What you can do next is place that band around just below the knees, so not here on the tendon or the kind of fleshy part you can feel, but down below on the bone. Again, lay on your side, use the same mechanics, open up, close, open up, close, and so on and so on. If you have any leg hair, I caution you, you might have some that gets ripped off because of the bands, but that is the sacrifice in this case. Once that seems relatively easy, you can again keep bumping up different bands, but if you want to get more challenging before you bump up a band, then you can have your legs nice and straight and have your legs longer. So just like we did for the anti-rotary press in a Form Friday previously, when we brought the band out farther from our body, right, things got that much more challenging compared to being in tight. So same thing, as we move the band away from our body or make our legs elongated, that makes the exercise more challenging on the muscle tissue. So again, same thing, point the toe outward slightly, and then you can lift the leg up and down. If my hip keeps kind of like popping this way as I go along, then I'm not using the actual muscle tissue and I'm compensating, trying to use the muscles in through my abdomen to help me do this. So grab a hold of the hip, lift up, come back down. You're only going to get to 45 degrees roughly to actually use the tissue. The ones that you see on things like Instagram or anything like that, YouTube maybe, that you have the legs going like way up here as they go along, it's all compensation. They're not actually really using that tissue. So like I said, I wanted to try to get everything isolated. You don't want to use that whole chain once you come up, back, and down, because you're just compensating and not really isolating the tissue. Like I said before, if you have that straight leg version, you tip the toe out a little bit, that's going to hit glute med a bit more versus glute min. If you keep the legs straight, you'll be able to get that one a bit more. So I hope this has been helpful. It's a great way to get some base strength, and then once you've got that, you're actually going to try to integrate it back into your pattern of your squat, your split squat, and things like that if your knee is really, really shaky. So most things in exercise, isolate, then integrate. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great Monday. Hi everyone, Coach Tabor here. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to stay up to date what's going on at Afterburn Performance, please take some time, go like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. If you want to see more weekly content from myself here, Coach Tabor, then subscribe to our YouTube page and I'll be putting out videos weekly. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.